dive into crafting a killer bio. Now, I really like to split bio crafting into two categories, branding and sales. When it comes to business, the absolute #1 goal is to make money in order to keep the doors open. With that, sometimes branding helps to achieve that goal. But whether you're a business, influencer, photographer, or model, you're gonna need to brand yourself. So here's an example of what a good bio should look like. So let's dive into the name first. The name is a big part of the bio. Now, you can still use your regular name, but this space gives you a little bit of playroom to add a statement attached to your brand. Mine, you'll see, is bankrupt to CEO within 1 year. That really helps build my brand and credibility, right? My handle is my name, and then that second thing is basically like my slogan, like what defines my brand. So make sure you play around with that one and really help define your brand the best, or what people are gonna see up front when they look at your profile. Next is a quote that describes you or what you represent on Instagram. This line is completely optional, but it'll give your audience a little bit more insight on you. Next line is your location or where you live. There's a lot of people who think that this is irrelevant to add to your bio, but this is such a crucial aspect for networking on Insta. If you're a model that lands on a photographer's page but doesn't say where he or she is from in the bio, she wouldn't reach out. Now for the next line. I'll split it up into two, which is completely fine if you have the room. But for this space, it's perfect to add some of your credentials. If you're trying to grow your account, whether you're an artist, model, gym owner, or whatever, you're establishing yourself as a respected authority in your audience. With that being said, a few credentials help establish that. You can put anything. If you don't feel like you've done anything like super impressive, don't worry about it. You'll be completely fine. Just put something that you're aiming for. Such as if you're a photographer, putting something like world's best photographer of 2020. Now with this next line, you'll notice on mine, I added another credibility statement. This is because I'm branding myself as a successful entrepreneur with previous lines, and I know that that'll help establish my credibility, but I'm also growing a business simultaneously. So you wanna make sure everything's in a nice, tight format, make sure it looks good and establishes you as what you wanna be established as, and make sure you're finding out what works best for you. Which brings us to your next line, your call to action. In my experience, I found that as long as you set the rest of the lines up correctly, then this line is really just used as a placeholder to direct traffic to your link. So you see what I put, grow your Instagram brand and influence with the arrows pointing down. You can really put whatever you want here, like click here now, or whatever you want there with the arrows down. It really helps out to drive that traffic. Last but not least is the link in your bio. If you don't have one, get one immediately. Even if you don't have a website or an offer, you can link to one of your favorite charities or something. This bio link is one of the most underused, powerful tools Instagram has to offer. Now, last but not least, is how to add the vertical bio to your Instagram. Now, you can use the entire Evernote, or if you have an iPhone, you can use the notes in your phone. This will allow you to stack your text up and do that vertical, nice, tight thing that I was talking about earlier. You can copy and paste into Instagram's edit profile and bio section. You'll see it up there, edit bio. Instagram only allows you 150 characters in your bio, so if you need to trim off some of your fat, extra text, just make sure it fits.